you know what's super frustrating? When Google Maps decides to give you, like, the directions at the last second. So, I'm still doing good on time. I'm heading off to my first interview for today. And just trying to get places, because it tells me, sometimes it'll tell you, like, this is the lane you want to be in. Well, it told me I wanted to be in the far right lane, but then it told me I needed to be turning left. And I'm just super confused, and I'm like, but I'm still doing okay on time. I'm still arriving about 10 minutes early, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just frustrating because I'm trying to, like, look at my GPS and drive, and, of course, traffic. It's not too bad right now, but this is a really bad exit, honestly. It's just always trafficy. So hopefully this one goes well. This interview is for West Point Financial. And to be honest, I don't really remember what the job title was, because what I remember is them saying financial advisor was the name of the job, but then they turn around and they said it's more like a sales position or sales/marketing. So I'm a little confused, but... And I am a little nervous going in because depending on how this goes, this has the potential to be more of what I need to be doing right now. Having a full-time job that actually treats me like I graduated from college. But we'll see. I'm gonna stay optimistic. But now I gotta watch because this looks confusing. First interview is done, and I'm feeling iffy. I think that's really the best way to describe it. I just feel very iffy. I mean, it was a good interview. I don't know. I have a very weird feeling about it. I'm very torn right now because this is definitely not something I want to do. Which sounds horrible, it really does, but I don't see myself doing this. It is meeting with clients, and mostly you're the face of it, but like they teach you the financial stuff that you kind of need to know so you can kind of talk about it, and they continue your education so you continue to learn about it. I don't know. I mean, I think the thing that scares me the most is the commission, because it is commission based, as I found out. Now, they did say your first year you can earn 90% of your sales as a bonus, because obviously it's your first year, so they don't want you to drown. I mean, that's also a really good incentive, earning that much. I don't know. I mean, okay, so there's a lot to talk about. There are 3 interviews, and this was interview number 1. So the phone interview apparently didn't even count, but this is interview number 1, and then interview number 2 is with somebody who has worked in the company for at least a year, to kind of like, hey, this is how my first year went. Here's kind of what to expect. And then the third interview, I would talk with the owner of the company. This was just an informational meeting. Yay. And I just don't know. I really don't. Because the commission really scares me. She said on the low end they expect their people to be making $40,000. Because it's weird. Because you're not, I'm still a little confused, because it's like, you're not pushing the product, but at the same time, you kind of have to in order to have any sale, and the product is insurance, so you want them to buy insurance through West Point, and then you make a portion of the sale is your commission. Great. And she was saying how a guy made almost 6 figures, like he was rookie of the year or something, and I was like, okay. I mean, I don't know how to react. Like, commission is scary. Commission is very scary, and I don't know if I can handle that. And that might be a horrible thing to say, but I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about it. The plus sides are definitely the money if that's what I would be making. It's just that is not an incentive to me. You know, to me that's holding money over your head, like, oh, you could get this, but you might not. And that doesn't make me, I'm not comfortable with it. Now, they did say they could potentially speed up the process a little bit. I guess some people do interviews, 3 days in a row, and some take it more slow. But I did tell her, I have a couple jobs that are waiting to hear from me, so I kind of need to know if this is an offer or not. But a lot of what she said is they can't make a person have an outgoing personality, so they try to find the people with the outgoing personalities and teach them finances. That's just not what I want to do. But if I know it would be a lot less stress on Cody for me to make a decent amount of money, because he's so stressed. Every time we talk about money, he is so stressed and just gets frustrated. And if I was making at least $40,000, I know it would, do a lot for him. But I don't know if I want to give up doing something I want to do for that. Both my parents and Cody want me to have a full-time job where I'm actually doing things. And I want to have that too, but I also want to do something that I want to do. And at least working with kids and semi-teaching would be something that I would want to do. This financial stuff just, it's stressing me out. At this point, I'm really hoping that the position at Lifetime is better than what we're thinking it is. It would be very nice to have a decent job. I think the best outcome would be I go for the member services position, and it is a salary position, and I could work mostly during the day. That would be the best outcome right now. And, once again, the full-time positions at the moment are not things that I am 100%, yes, let's do this, I'd rather be working with kids. I'd rather be working in radio, and I'd rather be working in television. But that just doesn't seem to be in the cards right now. I don't know. I'm just getting very frustrated that I'm only on interview 1 out of 2 today. Yay. I'm back on the road. I actually got a call about 5 minutes ago. I don't know what it is lately with the companies that I've been interviewing with, like having problems being on time sometimes. I mean, the good thing is I'm flexible, so it doesn't matter. But I was supposed to have this interview at 4 o'clock. It's currently 3 o'clock. And about 5 minutes ago, I got a call saying that some sales meeting got scheduled at 4. So he was like, could you come in earlier, or could you come at 4:30? And I was like, oh, let's just get this over with. That's kind of the mood I'm in. Let's just do this. Then I can, have a thought for what I'm gonna do. So we'll see. So this is for Lifetime. It's for a member services supervisor. I don't exactly know what that means, as in like what it actually means. What I'm hoping is that it's more of a interacting with members than something else, like checking people in, which I know you have to do sometimes, but I'm hoping that's not like an all the time thing. The way I put it is, like when I worked at Lifetime for the child care services as a team member, I, you know, had on the Lifetime polo with Lifetime warm-up pants or black pants or something. And what I would like is to be able to have my own wardrobe. So we'll see. I mean, that's not a huge deal breaker for me, but a lot of the information is going to kind of depend on what I'm going to end up doing. Cody actually came home for lunch because I texted him and said that my interview was iffy, and like with West Point, that's kind of, I'm feeling iffy. And we talked, and I mean, he seems all for it, so we'll see. I really don't know at this point. I don't. Okay, so I just got done with the interview. It didn't go bad. I thought it actually went really well. So all my interviews seemed to go really well. The way I would describe this job is if I did not get offered the West Point job, and I did get offered this, I would probably end up taking this job. Because I actually ended up interviewing for an assistant manager position as well as a member supervisor position, which is great. That's $13 to $15 an hour depending. So it's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. So they're supposed to get back to me by about Thursday. So we'll see. It's very funny because it was hard for him to tell me exactly what it was because it was a couple different positions, but it basically sounds like I would be like at the front desk and signing people up for classes and answering questions and things like that. So not great, but doable. So I'm just kind of on the fence. I mean, like I said, I could do it. Like, hands down across the board, I could do it and it would be fine. None of these are anything that I want, but for the time being, it's talking with people and I could do that. That's it. You know, I think he might have liked me though, because it was funny. He actually said originally that they would be getting back to me about like end of this week, beginning of next week. And then I mentioned that I do have to give some places answers this week. And so I was like, you know, I don't know if that helps at all. And he was like, okay, I'll end up talking with her today or tomorrow, the other lady who was doing the interviews. And he was like, and I'll get back to you by like latest on Thursday. So I was like, sweet. Thank you. I don't know. You know, it might actually not be too bad to have a management position. That sounds pretty good, even if it is Lifetime. And at least the hours are only until like 9 o'clock latest for managers and supervisors. So, and I could do mornings. Very easily do mornings. So hopefully I can do that. And to end a crazy interview update vlog, here is the puppy who's trying to fall asleep, but we can't let him fall asleep. No. No falling asleep. You are so cute. But you cannot fall asleep.
Someone found the isolated vocals from like one of her concerts. Like, you know, because what they'll do is they'll lip-synced version over it, the pre-recorded version. And so like they'll just kind of sing along, but they're overpowered by the pre-recorded stuff. But that way, like after the over, they can be like, ah! Like, everyone's like, oh,
What? Are you a big boy?
Like, really,
are you a big boy?
But, like, and I mean, it's impossible to fucking dance like that and sing to that degree. I mean, unless you're
Look, it's our other little one. Hello, other little one. Gryffindor, who ignores me. She's a bratty little cat. And there's Cody. Say hi, Cody.
Hello.
Good job, Cody.
Apparently the show that he was going to see, like, didn't, like, they weren't doing a thing, or, like, it was canceled that night.
How's life with you, Cody?
That is an amazing
petting cat.
Yes, you are.
I got a puppy, little puppy.
Puppy.
And now you don't have the cat anymore.
Puppy, 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 puppy,
If you have a
puppy.
successful Vegas show, you can just do that for the rest of your life. Like,
Way to keep him awake there.
Wow.
Because, like, yeah, because, I mean,
You have to
everyone
tell.
comes to you.
You can
Like,
do it.
it's
Oh, you missed your
you're
shot.
essentially, like, making like, all the revenue from touring, but, like, not actually spending all the money it would take to go
Hey,
to
you're
the
cute.
city, and
Me?
it's a lot more
Yeah.
comfortable 'cause, like, you stay
Bombadil,
in the city.
I question whether this was a good plan for you. Oh, okay, you're good.
It's a good
Bombi,
gig.
I was talking to my
I would
husband.
love to have a Vegas show. You know what kind of show I would put on?
Let's try this again.
I'm going to
Hey,
say an all-male review.
I think you're cute.
Thank you. Stop biting me.
Along the same lines as
Thank you.
Just like, and I'll call it just straight.
Can you stop interrupting me?
I just said,
You have to be so distracting. I just...
yeah, fuckers, there's a new dick in town.
Well, he's not sleepy anymore.
There's a new dick in town.
There's a new cock of the walk.
But like, you know, it's a double entendre, right? Almost double entendre.
Yep.
It's like, you know, it's
That's
just me straight
such a
jerking
cute
it, but it's
face.
also
I love
because
it.
I'm straight.